Hey, y'all. Got Mama Linda and Miss Melinda Dobson in here, along with Piggy, of course.
Piggy!
This is soap and grilled cheese sounds good to her. It does sound good. But I'd have to do cheese toast because I've already had enough grease today and it's already affected my stomach. I fixed some bologna gravy and biscuits and scrambled eggs earlier today for breakfast. And they were good. It's just the grease got me off the eggs and the bologna gravy.
Yeah, Piggy's in the house. Piggy's a little irritated, so he's sitting over here chilling.
Yeah. Piggy's he'll probably go into it tomorrow night on his video.
Oh, I will.
Oh man.
Teresa J.
Hi Teresa, welcome in, my darling. Okay. Trying to get this right.
She's just all right.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm tired.
Mama Linda.
I'm just tired, y'all. I don't know why. It's like this whole week's been draggy for me. But we picked the aunt up on Monday to take her, and we were told Monday morning that she had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so wouldn't be going. I said, okay, so I let them know down there that she wouldn't be there on Tuesday. We get up Wednesday morning, go up there to pick her up, and she obviously took 2 doses of one of her medications, so they kept her out, keep an eye on her, because what happened is they had knocked her pills, her morning medicine into the floor by mistake. And his mom thought one of her pills had gone down the vent for the heat and air. And come to find out, she gave her another one, and she had already told her she had already taken one of those after she took the second one. So they kept her to make sure she didn't have a reaction to that. And so we were off Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we went and picked her up Thursday and Friday and everything we had to do. So me and Piggy's been kind of off on days this whole week.
I'm usually just off anyway.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in.
Kathy Naylor.
Okay, Teresa. Sorry about you had to go to a funeral. I hate that. I just can't hardly do funerals hardly anymore. They mess me up. But yeah, we've had a weird week, and we did get out my signature dish this week. Got it out. Mama Bear Christine, welcome in.
Mama Bear.
Yes, it is Saturday Night Live or Saturday Talks Live, whatever. Saturday
Mama
Night
Bear,
Talks.
that's supposed to be phenomena or pneumonia.
Then
So it's A or B?
Battling walking. I think it's battling walking pneumonia. Okay.
Okay. But
Hey, bud, welcome in. Piggy hadn't had no wings I know of except when I made that chicken the other night that I didn't do a video on anyway. It was I made an orange pineapple chicken. Just threw stuff
I ain't
together.
had no wings in a while.
I know Eric B. I think Eric B. had a wing thing going on. Piggy and I both like wings. We can tear some wings up, or at least we used to could. Now we can eat maybe.
Used to could.
Yeah. Now we can't eat that many.
Now we can't eat enough to justify the cost.
That's right, Kathy. Fight, Christine. Gotta fight it. Fight that pneumonia.
Yeah. Pretty Paige. Paige.
Hey, Paige, welcome in. But well, I'm just tired.
I know it's Pooch because he got the little emoji with the cowboy hat,
Hey, Kathy.
putting up the sign for love.
Yeah. Let's
KT
see.
Spirit. I did say that right, didn't I?
Yeah, that's the other Kathy.
Okay.
We got Kathy Naylor, and then we got Kathy at KT Spirit.
Now I definitely know this page. Pooch!
I tell you what I may do after a while. I don't have any of that sauce to put on it, but I've still got some of them sweet potato egg rolls in the freezer. I can pop in that
Where's
air
that
fryer. Those were good. That's like mini sweet potato pies, all wrapped up in goodness.
You know me, I don't care. I get to eat either way.
But Ernie Brown have to have a 30. Dominic be still going 30 plus. Oh wow. I watched somebody do wings and they ate like 60 something or better.
Wow.
No, it was more than that. They wound up doing 100 and something of it because it was a wing challenge thing. You had to do so many wings in so much time. And I think they had to do like 100 or 110, like in certain about 100 minutes. Anyway, they did well over 100 of them. Not me. I couldn't have done it.
Pooch is waiting for the Texas Georgia game. Book 'em horns.
I visited
Well,
church.
Pooch, I may be from Georgia, but I'm not into sports, so I'll root for you that dogs find out what the horn's all about.
Got to visit church last week. I was Kathy number 3. Y'all, I ain't never met nobody else with my name except for well, I met them when I was babies, a baby, y'all. The 2 ladies I was named after, Maxie and Eileen Harris. It's Maxie Canterman and Eileen Harris. I have never to this day met another lady with those names, either one of them. Now, I've met a man named Maxie, but I've never met another woman named Maxie, and I've never met another woman with the spelling of my name. I've met plenty of Eileens and things like that with a different spelling, but never met another one with the same spelling as me. But then I get on YouTube, and what do I find? About 100 other channels with my name on it. Oh, hey Chris, welcome in.
Chris.
Let's see. What have I got going this week, Piggy? I can't think of what I got going.
Dragging around a piggy.
Yeah, well, why Piggy dragging me around because he's the one driving the car.
Yeah, but you got to get me going.
That's the alarm clock, y'all. This is what wakes us up in the morning. Let me get this going for you. Let's see if I can figure it out here.
Then it says you went to grade school with an Eileen spelled your way.
Huh. This is what my alarm sounds like, y'all. If I can get it to work. Like I said, I had to get it to work. Here we go. Well, anyway, it was the first one.
Yeah,
That rooster wakes me up.
About a rude awakening.
That rooster wakes us up every Monday through Friday. And anything else I put it on, I don't never hear it. It just is background noise. I don't care what it is. You put that rooster on there and I'm awake. And so are the cats. What is a mechanic stove? That's a question to you, Mr. Pay. What's a mechanic stove?
I wonder what brought that up.
I don't know.
Piggy Spirit, throw that thing across the room.
Oh, I feel like it sometimes.
Kathy Naylor said, that's not a rooster.
No, it's not. But I can tell you right now, it's annoying.
I was thinking something more annoying, but I ain't going to go there.
Do you know what a mechanic stove is, Piggy?
No.
Piggy don't know? I don't know.
Who homestead?
I hate homestead. That's funny, Melinda. The dog stopped there.
That's pretty bad.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Yeah. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. We've got that collaboration going on this month. It is the Croptober 2024. And if y'all hadn't checked out any of the videos, y'all, there's some good videos on that. I have seen cornbread. I've seen, oh man, the Trucker's Kitchen. He did one. Oh my gosh, it's like a, it's a New Mexico style.
A mechanic stove is a type of stove that uses a baffle to heat the room's air through convection.
Okay. Anyway, he made one. It's called, it's a New Mexico style. I want to say it's some kind of chili verde stew or something like that. Oh my gosh, y'all, it looked good. It had hamburger meat and onion and garlic and taters and tomatoes. And oh my gosh, it looked so good.
Kathy said, y'all talked about working on a mechanic stove. When, where? Purdy!
Talked about working on a mechanic stove?
Yeah, there must have been a misunderstanding somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember talking about working on a mechanic stove. I didn't know what a mechanic stove was until you asked the question, and I hit up Google for the answer. AG Spirit said, made with cornmeal. Kathy Naylor said, Santa Fe chicken.
Santa Fe chicken sounds good too.
Brother said, cornbread, is that made with corn?
Yep. This one was. That was in the crock pot. She actually used the packaged cornbread mix, but she added freeze-dried corn and freeze-dried onion to it. And it sounded good. It looked good. Well, it took 2 hours to cook. I don't know that I could wait 2 hours on cornbread, but if you're cooking beans all day.
Mama Linda, I think they've already met. I'm not sure why I think that, but I got a sneaking suspicion that they have.
Kathy, there's no telling what I was talking about and what I said about the stove. I don't know.
If you could clue us in on where it was, we was talking about something that brought that question to your mind, we might could look into it and clear that up.
Hey, Josie.
Josie!
Here to stay. All right.
Mama Linda, I know you know, but we all have to make it funny.
Oh, corn casserole is good too, Chris. It really is.
Big said he needs to make a pot of beans and cornbread. Yeah, we had some already.
I fixed a pot of Great Northern beans, and I was looking for something to put in it. I've got ham in the freezer, but it's got bones in it where it's been chopped up, cut up. And I looked in there, and I had this one. It's called a Boston butt steak. It's like pork steak, but Boston butt steak. And it'd been in there and needed to be cooked. I thought, I took that thing out and I threw it in that pot of white beans. I put some salt in there. I put a little bit of curry powder in there. Put a little bit of garlic powder in there. No, I didn't put onion powder. Excuse me, onion powder, not garlic powder. And cooked those white beans. Let them cook all day. Oh man, cook me some cornbread. Me and Piggy, we eat beans and cornbread for about 2 or 3 days.
And they did Piggy some good.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Uncle Piggy. Well, thank you, Josie. Appreciate that. That's how they sung happy birthday to her down there at Billions.
That's right, Aunt Allie. Hey, I'll take that. Just call me Aunt Allie. Yeah. When we grocery shopped this last time, I got 3 1-pound packages of white beans. I thought they were all Great Northern. I got 1 pack of navy beans and 2 packs of Great Northern. What I do know about the navy beans, from everything I know.
Well, I'm laughing saying, can't make me hungry. I'm eating now. I bet we could, even though you are eating.
I cooked those northern beans for what 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours. Navy beans will have to cook at least 12 to 14 hours on low.
Chris said he thinks they still have a ham bone in the freezer.
Hey, ham bone's good stuff.
Is that anything like the song? Ham bone, ham bone.
Have you heard? Oh, a mechanic stool is what it was, huh? Not a stove, but a stool.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mechanic stool.
Yeah.
Got me the cheapest one they had down there at Lowe's. They still weren't cheap. It was $50.
Yeah.
Of course, to me, that's not cheap. There's other people of you out there make more money and happy for you that you do. It wouldn't be that expensive to y'all, but yeah, Chris, stool. Not the kind of stool you're thinking.
Yeah. Justin, it takes a long time for navy beans to get soft. It's been a long time since I have cooked navy beans. Last time I cooked them, I put them on to cook, and I let them cook for 4 hours. This was in my Denny multi-cooker.
I won't say how, but they sure did the piggy some good.
Well, the white beans did, but the navy beans, I have not cooked navy beans in over 20 years, simply because of that. I put them in my Denny multi-cooker, and that thing will cook a pot of beans in about 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they'll be mush. I cooked those navy beans for 4 hours in that thing, and they were still hard as a rock. So what I have to do with my navy beans is I will literally have to put them in water, let them sit overnight, probably a good 24 hours to soak, and then probably have to cook them for about 10 to 12 hours because navy beans are the hardest thing.
Said he's been cooking 3 roasts and crock pots today.
Ooh. I saw that short on the one where you're using the Dale seasoning.
Luke's got what I meant.
Yeah.
Them beans did Piggy some good. Luke knows how they did Piggy some good.
Chris can't.
Didn't think that was ever going to end.
Can't sit on a stool after beans. Might end up in the neighbor's yard. Well, around here, you might end up.
We went to Lowe's the other day, and I had already paid a visit to a certain particular.
I got to make up.
And everything. Sometimes I'll have around, but I won't be quite done. But it'd take a while for the second half to be ready to make its exit. So we'd gotten to Lowe's, and we'd got done in Lowe's. We got back in the car, and I felt the band stop playing, and time for the game to begin again. So I walked back into Lowe's and did what I had to do. Well, it's a good thing. Y'all ever heard a tater gun? It sounds like a mortar going off. Well, there's about 3 or 4 rounds that sounded like tater gun being shot out. And because there was a lot of air pressure shooting out that tater. Y'all know what I mean. And it must have been catching, because there's about 3 other people in there when I got in there. But when that tater gun started going out, them other 3 left. I guess they figured they better get while the getting was good before something blew up for real. Go see, just for your general information. No underwear. Piggy goes commando. Being disabled as I am, underwear gets in the way, and not wearing it means the difference between maybe making it and probably not. Chris, it was quite explosive. Like I said, if you've ever heard a tater gun, boom.
I made it back, y'all. I had to pay the parking meter real quick.
And and like I said, it was enough to drive 3 others that were in there out.
Oh man. Well, y'all, it looks like it's about 20 after.
Let's go, TMI.
Oh man. And we're just having, again, food trivia tonight. It's about all different things. It might be about beverages. It might be about food. It might be about fast foods. Just a little bit of everything in here. Okay, we got 15 questions, like we normally do. Ooh, yeah, I
They can stomach it after my little story.
Oh, man. We're actually on question number 1.
One is the load. Oh, never mind.
Y'all, this is my life every day. Every day. That's okay. I get him back.
Oh, she can. Just as straight faced as she can be.
Question number 1. Which tea is very popular because of its health benefits? Is it A, white tea, B, black tea, or C, green tea? Again, which tea is very popular because of its health benefits? A, white tea, B, black tea, or C, green tea?
I thought it was a cursive tea because it's much better for your flow of writing and
Chris said 3 Dog Night. Buck says green. Yep. Coach says C.
Arlene!
Hi, Arlene. Welcome in.
Every once in a while, Arlene, a little snippet here, a little snippet there.
Arlene says C. Pretty says C. Melinda said C. Kathy said C. That's right, all day. Mama Bear said C. Josie said B. Chris said C. Green tea. Linda said C. Kathy said she just finished some fennel tea. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Josie said, when we meeting up? I don't know. When are we meeting up?
Who's that?
Josie said, when we meeting up? I said, I don't know. When are we meeting up?
I don't know. When you coming to Georgia?
Josie said, B. All right. Anybody that said B, I'm sorry. If you drink regular tea, sweet tea, unsweet tea, it's regular tea, you're drinking black tea. Doesn't matter if it says orange, pico, what is it, oolong, all that is black tea. Any tea that you drink, like at a restaurant, unless it is listed as a different kind, it's all black tea. That's what those tea bags are, black tea.
Yes,
even Earl Grey is a black tea.
He said next week. He's working on a van next week. He said, I'll leave Thursday. Well, where are you going to in Georgia?
The answer is the majority of you stated C, green tea. I don't know what benefits white tea has. I know it's out there. I've seen it, and I was like, huh? It's like they got us drinking regular black tea. Now we're drinking green tea, and then we're drinking white tea. We're going to be drinking purple and orange tea next, y'all. I don't know what we got going on with that stuff. But green tea is the answer, so the answer is C, green tea.
Things keep going where we're going. There ain't nobody going to be drinking no tea. Dale!
Hey, Dale. I saw something about Captain Picard. Captain Picard tea for the win. That's Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. Yep.
Driving but listening in and wanted to say hi. All right.
Well, good. Appreciate you being here.
Most definitely.
Make sure you keep using that voice to text too, boy. I have to get you.
All right. Question number 2. What is the most commonly consumed fruit juice in the world? A, orange juice, B, pomegranate juice, or C, pineapple juice? This is what is the most commonly consumed fruit juice in the world? A, orange juice, B, pomegranate juice, or C, pineapple juice?
Buck said, okay. Arlene said A.
SOJ. Mama Bear says A. Arlene said A. Kathy said A. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just saw that.
Oh, Lord, Chris, you just had to go ruin it.
Ew, that's nasty.
I'm saying.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Thank you.
Linda said A.
Oh, my God.
Kathy Naylor said C. Chris said A. Dale says A. Coach says, I like pomegranate juice too. Hey, I like all three of them. Pomegranate juice, apple juice, orange juice, and pineapple juice. I love pineapple juice.
And you know, you folks know, we stay away from those conversations, but I guess y'all know by my response to that which way I fly.
Mama Linda said Z.
Zulu.
Dale says Biggie. Well, if you're friends with me on Facebook, y'all know how I lean on stuff. I'm just saying, I posted some stuff lately.
We try to steer clear of all that on the YouTube.
Oh, Chris, that sounds like it might be good. He said, mix all three with rum. Yeah, hey.
I think one day if we get wealthy enough, we might afford that.
Mother said, hey. Oh, my. Okay, so what is the most commonly consumed fruit juice in the world? A, orange juice, B, pomegranate juice, or C, pineapple juice? The one I love but cannot drink very much of, A, orange juice. Love orange juice, but it hurts me to drink it. Love the stuff. Oh, man. I don't know if y'all seen the news on this. I've seen a couple of different things on it, different news things. Can't remember where they were. He says he drinks orange juice every morning. I drink pineapple juice all day long if I could. If I could afford it.
I love pineapple juice.
Yeah. But if you like avocados, be prepared for the price to go up on avocados because something has happened where we're not going to be getting shipments in from Mexico on avocados soon.
Between that and the fact they discovered that it's very good for your health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time getting and paying for avocado.
Yeah. There's something, I don't know, I can't remember what they said the problem was with getting them in, but they said there's going to be a shortage of avocados from Mexico. So we do grow our own here, but a good 70-80% of what we have and what we eat comes from Mexico on those. Dale says he drinks fresh squeezed coffee beans every morning. So does Piggy. Yep. Brady Ridge, welcome in.
Brady Ridge, Eric and Tina, how you doing? Where's the jar? She's still picking them buggers.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Y'all know I ain't going to let her live that down.
Oh, man. Hey, when your nose gets dried out and you ain't got no other way of getting nothing out, sometimes you just have to go fishing.
Hey, she knows I'm just giving her a hard time. We all did it.
Mom versus coffee beans here. Oh, man. Question number 3, y'all. Didn't drink coffee. Did not drink coffee. A little over 2 years ago, I started drinking coffee. I made up my own creamer and everything. That's all I could drink the coffee was with
good creamer too, by the way.
Yeah, I made up my own creamer. And cheaper than buying that store-bought stuff. But
a lot better too.
Yeah, but it got to the point I couldn't drink the coffee after about 6 months because I was having real bad stomach issues. Y'all heard me talk about my stomach issues. So I stopped the coffee.
And coffee's known to kind of help out with that situation. Folks, trust me, she don't need a lick of help.
I don't need no help. I'm more apt to need Imodium AD than anything else. But that you go 50 some odd years and you never drank coffee, and then you start drinking coffee and you get to where you like it, and then you can't drink it anymore. It's just like, what is the use? And I don't drink coffee no more. I like my coffee straight black. That's why Piggy drinks his is straight black.
Yeah.
But anybody that wants my recipe, it is 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and half teaspoon of walnut extract. No, it was maple extract. Excuse me, maple extract. And it was good. You just mix all it up, shake it all up together, pour you some in your coffee, and oh man, you don't have to add no sugar or nothing else because that sweetened condensed milk is all the sugar you need. It ain't like them drinks you get at Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks that has them 50 some odd things of coffee of sugar in the half-inch of coffee. I've been watching them things, y'all, little bitty short videos on them. People putting 30 things of coffee and 14 squirts of caramel and about 15 squirts of creamer and
One
then
of those itty bitty coffee scoops and made up coffee put in there with it.
yeah, I mean it's just like, what in the world? All you paying for is liquid diabetes in them cups.
Oh, Dale, by the way, I loved all them tractors and old trucks and stuff. I really loved that 4-wheel drive Beetle.
Beetle?
Oh yeah,
I missed the Beetle.
it was their anniversary. They went out.
Oh.
You need to see the video.
I gotta go watch the video. I got to go watch the video. I'm usually I'll
You can
listen.
buy it for $27,000.
That's just pocket change, you know, petty cash.
Oh yeah, just go to the petty cash drawer, you know.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know whose petty cash because it ain't mine. My petty cash has got $1 in it right now, y'all. I'm rich. I got $1.
I have a couple of coins in the little thing in the console in the car.
Actually, I got $10 out because we cashed out our change out of the console.
Right, KT Spirit, coffee flavored sugar.
I don't even know where to get the coffee flavor because I sent one to Piggy and he was like, "What?"
No more coffee than they put in with these things. I don't see how you can taste it.
They had that much coffee in that cup, and it was one of them big, large cups, and it only had that much coffee, and everything else was ice and sugar. I told Piggy, I said, "That's liquid diabetes." I'm saying that ain't coffee. I agree with it ain't coffee. I don't know what they call it. They say it's iced coffee. They ain't done it. It's freaking iced sugar.
It's called a legalized addiction.
And what made me, I laughed at one of them. They said they're getting the decaf coffee. I told Piggy, I said, don't need no caffeine with all that sugar. You gonna get hyped up off the sweet.
Yep.
Like, Lord have mercy. And I ain't paying no $20 for that stuff.
But that's really all it is. It's a legalized addiction. Because, folks, sugar is a drug. If you'll notice, they keep putting more sugar into stuff. $2 being fine.
Thank you much, Chris. Mama Linda, you go to bed and get some rest, my darling. I know you've been up early this morning.
She was up at 3:30 this morning.
Oh, wow. Coach saw Derek get his britches on. Uh-oh.
No pants.
Oh, my.
Eric, we might could have done without knowing that.
Oh, my. Getting back to trivia. Question number 3. Which vegetable is known for its association with rabbits and their love for it? A, lettuce, B, carrots, or C, beets?
That should be easy. I could be wrong, but it should be easy.
I'll give y'all a hint. Bugs Bunny.
Like I said, that should be easy.
Buck says carrots.
Chris said carrots.
Coach said B, carrot.
He said B. Mama Bear said carrots. Arlene said B. Rainy Ridge said B. KT Spirit said B. Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Oh, my. Linda says B. Oh, I know, Pooch. Rabbits will tear your garden up. They will. But they really like this one, I think.
I wouldn't mind keeping rabbits. But you know, they would be in bad shape if somebody come to God where you use them for meat because they'd be terrified all the time because our cats would be trying to get them.
The only way we could raise rabbits is if we didn't have our cats. Because our cat, the one that's gone a little bit, she used to farm them.
She was smart.
She was smart. She left the mom and daddy rabbit alone. She would grab the babies. Once they got to a certain age, she'd grab the babies and eat them. And she literally taught what I call the littles, the younger cats, how to hunt rabbits and farm them. Because Gray, he is the oldest male.
He does it now.
He does it now. He literally followed her. 10 paces or more behind her, but he would follow her to see where she went and learn from her.
Because she knew how to hunt.
She
let them have a taste of her rabbit one time, and he was hooked.
Chris says, used to have a pet rabbit, and they loved parsley, which was free at the store with the produce purchase. Cool. Good grocery store. Well, the answer, y'all, of course, is B, carrots. Even though they'll eat all of it, they are known.
They'll eat all of them carrots. That's just crack for rabbits.
From the time we're little, we associate carrots and rabbits together. It's just always, at least I have. And on to question number 4. What is the name of the Italian dessert that translates to pick me up? A, tiramisu, B, panna cotta, or C, affogato? So what is the name of the Italian dessert that translates to pick me up? A, tiramisu, B, panna cotta, or C, affogato? And that is AFFOGATO for anybody.
I ain't got a clue.
And they are all 3 Italian desserts. I made sure of that. C. Coach says A. Josie said C. Buck said Toledo. Okay. KT with question mark, question mark. Mama Bear says ABC. Randy Reed says no clue. Kathy Nader says A. Melinda said A. Chris said C. Yes. KT said I can't even guess on this one. Laugh out loud.
I concur with all of you. I ain't got a clue.
Well, the answer, let's see, Arlene says A. See if anybody else popped up before I.
Y'all be sure to tune in on my live tomorrow night, because I'm going to talk about why I've been a little irritated today.
Yeah. Piggy will be live tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the on Piggy's Pedals, the Piggy Way. But the answer to what is the name of the Italian dessert that translates to pick me up, if you said A, tiramisu, you got it right. It is tiramisu. Chris said 33.3% chance guessing. Yep.
I kind of get that. Cherry, happy, me,
yeah,
me, yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess the Sue would be up.
Kathy said it's the best. I've never tried it, but simply because it does have the coffee in it. I'm not big on coffee desserts, and like I said, up until about 2 years ago, I didn't even drink coffee. Dale says he needs to schedule his. Yes, Dale will be going live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central for Dale's devotional.
And that's where I'll be, because I missed out last Sunday because he went in the morning time because he was at Pie and Cone Fest.
Poach says Tennessee is about to win over Alabama. I'm going to tell you right now, Poach, Alabama sucks this year. They lost to Vandy. That says a lot.
I see down there, folks. She knows more about sports than I do. I don't keep up with it.
Josie, Navy Beans was earlier. Yeah, we were talking about Navy Beans earlier.
Josie, if you are coming down this way, let us know where in Georgia you going. We'll talk about it. We might, if you're going down past us, we'll talk about where you might drop off and spend a few minutes.
Chris, tiramisu is not a coffee cake per se. What they do is they take the lady fingers that go in the tiramisu and they soak them in coffee. It's okay, espresso. To me, it's all the same stuff. One's just a little stronger than the other. Pete says they do, Allie. Yeah. I'm sorry. For Alabama to lose to Vandy, they just got a sucky team this year. They oh man, that's bad.
Well, I foresee the coach getting fired. Make Alabama go down that bad? Yeah, the coach is getting fired.
Well, what it is, they got a new coach because Nick Saban retired from Alabama.
Yeah, he's probably sitting at home watching those games and cussing his brains out. So I can see a brand new coach getting fired.
Oh, he says, I'm coming down the grill with y'all. I'm coming to meet up. That's it. He's got to let me know where to go.
Well, we can go over here at Red Clay.
Yeah, we can go to Red Clay.
There's a little place called Red Clay National Park. It's a Cherokee Indian thing. Over here, just across the Tennessee line for us, ain't it?
Yeah, basically. You just get in touch with me on my email, and we'll discuss that, Josie.
We'll meet up with you, and we'll let you follow us out to that Red Clay place and get you along all those back roads back here and get you lost and make you wonder where you at.
Got to find a cheap hotel for a couple of days. We'll help you with that. We'll see what we can find for you. Notre Dame won over Georgia Tech. Someone says Auburn lost today to Missouri. I'm about to head out. Okay, Pooch, enjoy your game.
Go enjoy your game, Pooch.
Hook 'em horns.
Have you a cup of cold snacks. All that.
Okay.
Lean back in that recliner and say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll take you down a few.
Oh, yeah. We're on to question number 5, y'all.
And I might even take some other back roads and connect them with those back roads and take the crisscross. You go back and forth and all like that.
Gonna get you lost.
Bring a I can't think of what they call it.
Compass.
So you can see how many different directions I'll take you in before I finally get you there.
All right, yeah. Question number 5. What is the name of the iconic dessert made from layers of sponge cake, strawberries, and whipped cream? Is it A, trifle, B, strawberry shortcake, or C, chiffon cake? Again, what is the name of the iconic dessert made from layers of sponge cake, strawberries, and whipped cream? A, trifle, B, strawberry shortcake, or C, chiffon cake?
Oh, I know what this one is. Hands down. And growing up, it was my favorite dessert ever.
Rainy Ridge says B. Mama Bear says B. Josie says right on. Kathy says B. Buck says B. They'll tell Hi Pooch. Josie says B. Chris says B. Arlene says B. Pretty says B. Kathy Neller says B. Now I'm making hungry. It's my favorite dessert is banana. One of my all-time favorites is banana pudding. I love it. That and sweet potato pie, as long as my grandmother made it. Linda says,
you made a video on that one with the banana pudding with the
Nutter Butters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should look up her video on banana pudding made with Nutter Butters.
It's called Nutter Butter Banana Pudding.
Oh Man, you talk about good.
If you like peanut butter and bananas, that's the best one. Melinda said, she said layers. All right. The name of the iconic dessert made from layers of sponge cake, strawberries, and whipped cream is, of course, B, strawberry shortcake.
Yum!
Yeah, I've got a recipe for strawberry shortcake. It is cake, strawberries, and whipped cream, cake, strawberries, and whipped cream, cake, strawberries, and whipped cream. You can make it into a 6-layer cake if you cut the layers in half.
Strawberries are my most favorite fruit.
Yeah, Piggy loves strawberries. Strawberries and blueberries. Top is strawberry, then he loves blueberries.
Yep.
All right. But you ain't gonna say that.
Of course, I also love dried cherries.
And he likes bananas.
I like dried cherries better than I do bananas.
Cool. Didn't know that.
Bananas are just cheaper.
Yeah.
Yes, folks, I'm a cheapskate. I gotta be.
Hey, I made just homemade cake as I went by the recipe. I had to make mine.
That sounds good.
But
yeah, Chris said my mama made her own shortcakes out of biscuit flour.
yeah. Hey.
Sadly, no.
One of these days, though, we will. I've got a garden.
If we
tower.
did, I probably wouldn't eat much of anything else. I might become a skinny feller if I had a bunch of strawberries to eat out.
Yeah, Melinda, until I had seen that one recipe for the shortcake, and the recipe I had was like from the 1920s for the strawberry shortcake that had the layers. I would have said that too, but this recipe was older than my trifle recipe, so I had to agree with them on that one. But yeah, most shortcake, strawberry shortcakes is one layer.
Josie, look up a place called Appleton, Tennessee. It is southeast of Chattanooga and actually kind of part of Chattanooga, and it's on the Tennessee-Georgia line. You find it, you'll be 3 miles away from where we sit.
Yeah.
Almost precisely 3 miles. And Red Clay National Park, probably 5 to 10 miles at most from where we are. If that.
Yeah. Racist.
That's neat.
Josie said 10 hours. That's not bad. That's actually less than what I thought it would be. Number 6, y'all. Which fruit is often associated with tropical paradises and is known for its refreshing juice? A, apple, B, mango, or C, pineapple? Josie said it's 10 hours from him. So which fruit is often associated with tropical paradises and is known for its refreshing juice? A, apple, B, mango, or C, pineapple? Tish says coconut. Hey, Jethro, welcome in. He said C. Mama Bear says C. Kat said C. Thank you for liking and sharing. We like it when y'all like and share. Arlene says C.
I just got sent
that. Good picture of you. If recipe is older than me. Yeah, Melinda, this recipe, like I said, it was from like 1920. I come across it somewhere and I thought, well, okay, that'd be easy to make. And I made it. It was good. But yeah, it was an old recipe. But all I'd ever seen was the one layered strawberry shortcake. And I thought this one would be neat because we were going to a family get together and it was multi-layered.
Kathy Naylor said, can I hit the ride landscape? I want to meet this bee and this bee.
Okay, let's see. This is
I
C,
don't
rather.
know.
Chris said C, pineapple.
Josie said
on the way,
Josie.
Melinda said C. Randy Reed says C. Fish. Kathy Naylor said C. I think everybody knows this one. That's what I'm getting. Everybody getting the right answer on that one. C. Pineapple. Yes. And it is a refreshing juice.
I don't know you, laugh out loud. Oh, Josie, she wouldn't. She don't bite. She might nibble a little bit.
Fun fact, don't know if y'all know this about pineapple juice, but pineapple juice is good if you have a harsh cough or a cough of any kind, really. It helps to ease the bronchial tubes and ease coughing fits. So anytime I have problems with coughing, I try to find me some pineapple juice to drink. There's something in the pineapple in the pineapple juice that helps you. And you can also take, I saw this, you can take and peel the pineapple and put the pineapple peeling in some water and boil it and make like a little tea out of it and drink that, and it will help ease the coughing fits and spasms that you can have. So pineapple is a good fruit. It really is. Okay.
It just seems to help me in general.
Yeah. Yep, Chris. Dole pineapple juice in the tin or metal cans, which is very hard to find, and when you do it, it's very expensive.
I know you would, Dale.
Oh,
If it gets bad enough, you might break down and say, "Okay, I'll try anything." Oh, I remember that too, KT Spirit. I love that stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was back when it was good.
Yeah, it wouldn't kill me.
Mm-hmm. All right, question number 7.
Now it would kill me.
What is the name of the traditional Indian yogurt-based drink flavored with spices or fruit and served chilled? So again, what is the name of the traditional Indian yogurt-based drink flavored with spices or fruit and served chilled? Is it A, kefir, B, amasi, or C, lassi?
Captain Nader said, "I don't know you neither. But I am a very good driver." But oh, come on, Dale. Pineapple is not going to kill you.
Doesn't it might?
Dale, the only reason I can think of you hate pineapple so bad is you've already got enough of the vitamins and nutrients that come in a pineapple in your system. So it kind of cancels each other out. And so therefore your system can't stand the pineapple.
Yeah. Let's see. Mama Bear said ABC. Chris says I think it's Chief Pumpkin Foo Foo.
Chief Pumpkin Foo Foo.
Kathy says Keeper.
I don't even want to know.
Jetro says A. Josie said B. Arlene said C. Chris says C. Now I'm going to be honest with you. All 3 of these are yogurt-based drinks. However,
KT Spirit said, "Google, help me."
They all come from different parts of the world. I'm looking for the Indian as in India and Pakistan region of the country, of the world. Belinda said A, only since I don't know the other stuff. So again, what is the name of the traditional Indian yogurt-based drink flavored with spices or fruit and served chilled? Is it A, kefir, B, amasi, or C, lassi, which is spelled Lassi, or lassi? I'm assuming it's lassi. And I've heard of 2 of these. The third one I'd never heard of. Okay, Josie, email me and
Yeah, you more have to get a response there. I don't hardly ever check mine, But I do every once in a while since I know you've been known to email me there. So emailing her is probably the best bet, and we can discuss it.
Yeah, I try to check all my emails. I've got my main email account. I've got my Hotmail account. I've got my channel accounts. So there's my 2 channels plus Piggy's channel. So I've got 3 channel accounts. So y'all, I've got 5 emails that I'm checking pretty much on a daily basis. Josie said your email never works for him.
Well, I've gotten a couple of them, and I've responded to them. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't use mine so much.
Yeah.
Why?
Melinda said, "Oh, A has no fruit. Sorry." So B. All right. The name of the traditional Indian yogurt-based drink flavored with spices or fruit and served chilled is actually C, lassi. It is from India and Pakistan. Kefir.
Melinda, E for effort, hon.
Kefir comes from Russia and Eastern Europe. Amasi comes from South Africa. So, like I said, I made sure that they were all yogurt-based foods, but they are from different regions. So, and I've never tried any of them. I've heard of lassi and I've heard of kefir. I actually know somebody that drinks kefir and kombucha, which has a different
difference between sandy toes and blood.
Yeah.
They're from the same time zone, but they're still 12 hours apart.
They're from the same state in Australia, but they're 12 hours apart.
Yeah.
They're both from, I think, Queensland, Australia, but I think Fluff said that
she's down south and the Dorn is up north.
I thought it was the other way around.
Well, it might be. I don't know. I can't keep that stuff straight.
Oh, Chris says I used to work with people from India, so I knew this one. See, it works. You know, and that's like me. You know, you really don't know what piece of knowledge you're going to need or know until it pops up. So we are on to number 9, y'all. What is the popular Mexican dish made from tortilla chips, melted cheese, and various toppings? Is it A, quesadillas, B, nachos, or C, fajitas? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'd eat any of them. Josie said, NASCAR is on. NASCAR's on? Okay. They must be doing a night race tonight.
I ain't got much for NASCAR either.
I haven't watched NASCAR in almost 14 years.
They started making all the cars the same, making all the drivers drive by this rule and that rule and the other rule and all sorts of rules, run up the butt, all like that. They took the interesting out of it.
Oh, Melinda, that's funny. She said, just goes to show it's not rigged and I don't cheat with Mr. Google Pants. Oh, wait. Okay. Kathy said B. Tish, excuse me. Tish says nachos. Arlene says B. Chris says A. Rainy Ridge says all the above.
Are you still in there? You ain't watching the game with Pooch?
She's at work.
Oh.
Chris says tostadas are good. Yes, they are. Melinda says B. Jetro said C. Kathy Naylor says A. So one more time, what is the popular Mexican dish made from tortilla chips, melted cheese, and various toppings? And Piggy and I actually had this about a week or so ago. It was good too.
What was that?
The dish we had that one night with the tortilla chips and the melted cheese and various toppings.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So is it either A, quesadillas, B, nachos, or C, fajitas? Yep, Tish is at work. Thought so. I remember her saying that earlier.
You know what? That's something I love about Purdy. You know, they could probably make it just fine off what Pooch does. But Purdy likes to get out there and make her own and help put into the pot.
Put in the pot, have your own spending money, do what you want to do.
You know, to help lighten that burden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love that about her.
Mm-hmm. See, Josie said B. Chris says, I changed to nachos. Oh, man. Well, y'all, the answer is B, nachos. Not, tortilla chips, melted cheese, and various toppings, which could be jalapenos or hamburger meat or onions or peppers. Or
Well, some things are just hard to beat. It's like pizza. There was something else I was thinking of. It just went.
Oh, I saw this on a short. It's called a pizza burger, y'all. You take and you make little round pizzas about like that right there, and you make your hamburger patty, and you put your pizza down, put your hamburger patty on top, then you flip the other little pizza over where you got the crust side out, and make the pizza as your bun. It really did. It looked really good.
Bertie, I know you like to help, but again, it's a testament to a good wife. Christine!
Hi there. Hi there, Christine, Miss Gillen Farms. Hello, hello. Chris says, dang, tricky questions.
If they weren't tricky, what fun would they be?
But just think, you can answer those dang tricky questions. You do good. Sometimes y'all do better than I do because I know what my answers being on some questions. But we are on to question number 10. What is the sweet, sticky syrup made from boiled sugarcane juice called? So what is the sweet, sticky syrup made from boiled sugarcane juice called? Is it A, sorghum, B, Cairo, or C, molasses?
I know this one because she just talked about this recently. Now I know why you talked about it.
I sound good. He said he had pizza burgers. Pizza burgers.
Christine, GTO, how long is it going to be before you turn that little shed into your greenhouse?
Chris says, I had pizza burgers in the 70s, Upper Michigan. It sounds good.
Pizza burgers?
Yeah, what I was telling you. Chris thinks of diabetes.
Pizza burgers?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. We're taking the little pizzas, round pizzas, like that right there. And you make a hamburger patty, and you take the one pizza and you put a hamburger patty on top of it. Then you take the other pizza and you flip it over so the crust is out. And then you make your pizzas, your bun. Yeah. He's over smacking his lip. Must sound good. Yeah, Christine, we were actually talking about liquid diabetes earlier with these Dunkin' Donuts coffees and Starbucks coffees. Actually seen how they're made. You put 50-something sugars in something and a little bit of ice and a half an inch coffee, you got diabetes in liquid form.
Yep.
She said, I don't need a greenhouse in Oklahoma. I got everything I need now. Okay, let's see. Kathy said A. Chris said C. Molasses. Mama Bear said, I don't know, ABC. Rainy Ridge says sorghum. Melinda says B. Arlene says B. Jethro says B. Kathy said A. Oh, have I got some interesting trivia for y'all on this one.
Christine GTO, I'm going to remember that for when the time comes, and probably not too long from now, when you start saying there's something else you think you might need. And I know it's coming.
This is don't need gardens on carnivore. When you're on a carnivore, you don't need it. No, that's right, you don't. But all you're eating basically meat. But y'all, I do carnivore, even though I do eat carbs, because if we go out to eat, like if we went to a buffet, Piggy will tell you 99% of my plate of what I eat is proteins and meats. Then I might eat maybe a small salad to go with it. And that's it. I eat the proteins.
And if she's hungry, don't stick your hand in there. You'll draw back a nub.
All right. The sweet, sticky syrup made from boiled sugarcane juice is called C, molasses. B, Cairo, is corn syrup. So it's made from corn, the corn product. A, sorghum. I looked up what the difference between sorghum and molasses was because I didn't know. Honestly, I did not know. And I found out that sorghum comes or is made from a grass, sorghum grass. I didn't know this.
From Africa.
The grass was originally from Africa and has been, through the years, brought to America, but it is originally from sorghum grass. So sorghum comes from grass, Cairo comes from corn, and molasses comes from sugarcane. I learned something, y'all. I had to look it up, but I learned it. And therefore, Piggy learned it.
But I had no clue it was a question she was looking up for this trivia tonight. And I said, oh, that's right, dadgum. Something you knew and forgot you knew it, huh?
Yeah. Chris says, I like small salads. Personally,
oh, I like a big salad, but it
Yeah.
usually has chicken chunks and ham chunks and other meat chunks, and whatever meat chunks I can find and everything else in it to go along with the vegetable.
and Piggy will tell you, if I make a salad, it's going to have usually ham. If I have deli meats, it's going to have ham, turkey, and whatever else I have. If I have some kind of chicken cooked, I will chunk up the chicken and put in it. It's going to have maybe a little bit of lettuce, a few other different kinds of vegetables, cheese, and a lot of meat. That's my salad.
Her salads are kind of like hee-haw. Grandpa, what's for supper? And he listed off. Yum, yum.
Let's see. Chris says, I'm a good guesser. Yes, you are. You're a very good guesser. Kathy says, interesting. Yeah, I thought it was very interesting like I said, I never knew the difference between sorghum and molasses. I've had both. I like both. Love sorghum. Sorghum and biscuits with butter. Oh, man, that's good stuff.
I don't know that I've ever had sorghum.
Oh, man, sorghum's good. It's got a really good.
It's a better option than sugar.
It is. It's sweet, but it's not as sweet as molasses. But it is good.
Molasses is a better option than sugar.
Yeah. Rainy Reed says,
I ain't never had it that I know of either.
What, molasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had them in the molasses cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's some good stuff, folks.
I used to put it in his oats, and now I use maple syrup. Rainy Ridge says, I have an antique sorghum press in the yard. I want to restore it with my granddaddy's. Hey, that'd be great.
Hey, that'd be some great content right there, girl.
Dale says, sorghum and Milo are close to the same thing. Now, I know Milo is a grass as well.
You can get that thing restored and start using it. Boy, you can make you some money off that thing.
Oh, definitely, Chris. Sliced hard-boiled eggs in the salad. You better believe it. High protein right there. Yep, Kathy, rum is made from sugarcane.
Dale ain't never heard of Milo.
It is a type of grain. I know, a grass grain, yeah. This garden gives me joy, so next year I will probably be more of a flower garden. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Christine, GGL, I wish you much luck on that carnivore diet and get your health under control.
Oh, yes, radish. Celery, not so much, but radish and red onion, yes, because radish is very good. Radishes are good for diabetics, too.
Rainy Ridge, I'm sure that a motor could be adapted to it. And I'm sure that somebody like Dale or Johnny could help advise you on how to adapt a motor to that thing.
Yep. Christine, you're right. If you've had brown sugar, you've had molasses, because all brown sugar is molasses and white sugar mixed together.
Oh, okay. I mean, think about it. Dale works on tractors and knows them from stem to stern. And you've seen what Johnny can do with an engine.
Oh, yeah.
So if they can't help you figure out a system to hook an engine to that press, you're just tough out of luck. But I'm betting they can.
Okay, we're on to number 11. And y'all, before we go to number 11, I told y'all, you never know. You might learn something from these questions. I know I learn stuff every week. That's why I like doing them. I love trivia. I love learning. So, Piggy learns stuff. I learn stuff. Hopefully everybody else learns stuff.
Not that I'll remember it.
Hey, he actually remembered it from yesterday on some of these.
Yeah, but I had no clue that you was doing questions for this right here.
Yeah. I just given him, yes, I found an interesting fact. Okay, question number 11.
Chris said, what is Cairo syrup made of? She just covered that, Chris.
Corn. Cairo is a corn syrup. Yeah.
KG Spirit told us it's corn syrup.
Yeah, you have a light Cairo syrup and a dark Cairo syrup, but they're both made from corn. Yeah. And I love corn syrup. I mean, I take corn syrup, mix it with butter, and put it on biscuits too. I haven't done it in a long time, but that's why my mama used to eat that.
Christine GTL, I used to love learning too. But then there came a time when it was time for me to do some things, and I know a lot of things. Yeah, I got an associate's degree in computer engineering and electronics, but I had to chunk all that. One, because I wasn't using it. Two, because God filled my head up with a bunch of stuff that He wanted me to talk about instead.
That's it.
And I didn't have room for everything else, so I had to sit here and I think about things, and God will bring things to my mind to think on, and I'll think on it, and He'll give me answers to things, all like that. So I ain't got no room in my head for anything else.
Oh, Chris, you remember nachos? Laugh out loud. Yeah, he likes nachos, and we just had nachos the other night for supper.
Well,
Uh,
some things are instinct.
Kathy says, got to have Cairo for peanut butter. Yes, that's what we had in school. We had our peanut butter sandwiches with our chili or beef stew. It was peanut butter and Cairo syrup mixed together and spread on bread, and that's what our peanut butter sandwiches were. Now you can't have peanut butter sandwiches in school.
Kind of like a cat. You put down some milk and you put down some tuna for a cat.
Yeah.
Which one are they more likely to go after?
Kathy, it's to make the formula, homemade formula. Cairo syrup and milk and something else. I think water, mix a little bit of water, Cairo syrup, milk. I know there's 3 ingredients anyway. Mix it together and it makes a homemade formula for babies that have a hard time digesting regular milk.
Good night, Mama Bear. You take care, hon.
Night, Mama Bear.
Hope you kick that thing that's bugging you.
Yeah. Now, my mom used to take Eagle brand milk, or the Carnation Eagle brand milk, evaporated milk, and mix it with water and and Cairo syrup and give that to me for formula instead of milk, because that was what they told her to at the hospital.
Boy, I love milk. I used to drink a couple of gallons a week with no problem.
Now
I can't have it.
Okay.
Well, Christine GQ, I'm just going to tell you, you have enough.
Mm-hmm.
So that master's ain't going to do you any good when God has put it on your heart to do something else.
That's it. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in.
And that said, y'all started y'all's little venture with the sisters. I showed y'all a little something. And since then, y'all have blown me away at the way y'all really dig in.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, I have some that say that I might know a little bit. So I'll just say this. I am extremely impressed with y'all's work on those lives.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Tell Aaron we said hi, Teresa. And
I'm feeling a little something coming over me over that.
Yeah. So
just so you know.
Yeah. So Jethro, if eating cupcakes does that tell you, don't eat cupcakes. All I can tell you, son.
Right?
Oh man.
Yes, Christine, obedience is far greater than sacrifice.
Yes. Question number 11. 1 to 11. We've got 15 questions, so this makes 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 left. 4 after this one. What is the most widely eaten food in the world? That's the whole world. Is it A, rice, B, corn, or C, chicken? So what is the most widely eaten food in the world? A, rice, B, corn, or C, chicken?
And Christine, to further that, why I'm impressed is because the way y'all dig into the word, get that the way y'all have been, is looking up and digging into stuff I didn't even think about to look up. So you just go from there.
Well, God lays it on people's hearts to do different ways with it.
Bingo.
We said he's watching the Texas-Georgia game. I said hello. Pooch is watching the same game.
And who?
It's Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Aaron in there?
No, he's watching the Texas-Georgia game. He said, tell everybody hello.
Aaron!
Kathy says A. Josie said A. Arlene says A. Dale says A. Kathy says rice. Melinda said C. Josie said, because I can live on A, which is rice.
Mickey Spirit said, now I want some red beans and rice.
Jethro says A. Chris says B.
No, or she wants some marathoners and park makers.
Rainy Ridge says B. Hey, red beans and rice is good. All right. The most widely eaten food in the world is A. Rice. And that stands to reason if you think of everybody in China and all the Asian countries and everything like that eat rice. I would have thought corn maybe, but corn is really in the Americas mostly, where rice is throughout the world. I mean, people all over the world eat corn, don't get me wrong, but more rice than corn.
I can tell y'all something about the Orientals. You know, there's a saying that some people think theirs don't stink, and I think y'all know what I mean. Well, I can tell you, personal experience, a lot of Orientals, with the way they eat their diet, theirs don't stink. And Virgie was like a second mama took me out there, and she was talking to me, and she had to go do something. And I came to realize what she had to go do was get rid of hers. The door was open, and she was talking to me. There was no smell whatsoever. So they're doing something right.
Oh, that sounds good. Tell you, Teresa. So Darren's going to have deer meat, rice, brown gravy tomorrow night for supper. Up here, Chris says Popeye's red beans and rice. I don't know if they even serve it here because they changed the menu here so much. We don't even eat there anymore.
But it said change mine to pizza and burgers. Hey, that sounds good to me.
Chris, or Zatarain's. Zatarain's is actually good. I like theirs. Jethro said he cheated because he looked it up. That ain't cheating. That's just being smart on that.
Teresa, do y'all have Star Trek beaming technology? Beam me over. I want some of that.
Chris says legumes in general give you gas, Piggy.
Do what?
Legumes in general give you gas.
Well, yeah, that's part of the fun of eating them.
Yeah, Melinda, everybody has a McDonald's, would be America, China, Japan, etc. But America is the only one that uses the processing that they do in the foods for McDonald's that cannot, where it cannot actually be called milkshake or actual things, because they have really strict guidelines in all these other countries that they have to follow.
Right.
And the American McDonald's, it doesn't matter what fast food it is here in the United States. American fast food is so processed that it's not even really food anymore.
It's not food.
Yeah. Whereas if you go to
Captain
another
Taylor
country
said something interesting there.
and eat, it is actual food.
She said there's a YouTube ad that says Asians undercook rice and stay slim.
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, I wonder why that is.
It doesn't release as much starch. You're not eating all the starch out of it that it would release into.
Okay. I guess that's why Mr. Kim loved to eat his peanuts not quite fully ripe.
Yeah.
So we eat peanuts, they're nice and hard and crunchy. No, he picked his when they were still soft, and he would eat them soft. So, and him and his wife were skinny. I'm talking about skeleton bone skinny.
Teresa? Yeah, please. If you can, I'm not going to say you have to, but if you can, yeah, most definitely.
Teresa, yeah, you got to, but if you did, I would. Oh yeah, I'd definitely be major. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, what do I got to do?
Yeah, Piggy and I have not eaten at McDonald's in almost 10 years. We're very particular about what fast food restaurants we eat at because they make me sick.
You don't say nothing about it anymore, but there for a little while there was a little burp of news about McDonald's. Some of their warehouses had been raided and shut down because they contained human meat.
That's what Josie had put out there. And that's all McDonald's is.
Yeah. Yeah, can you say 1984 George Orwell, Soviet Dream? I mean, no thank you. I mean, I know it is the other white meat.
Yeah.
But no thank you. I'm not a cannibal.
Yeah. Yeah, Trace, I mean, that was it with us.
Maybe that's why we find it stinks so bad when we go in there.
Yeah, I always call McDonald's the public toilet. I mean, to me, that's all they're good for.
That's all it's good for, and sometimes not even then.
And I have to hold my nose if I go in there to use the bathroom. I don't even walk in there. I'll have them take me somewhere else to go to the bathroom if we're out. But yeah, I don't eat there. And I mean, if they have a problem with what I say about it, that's just my personal opinion on it. Oh yeah, jerky. Jerky's one of the things. Oh man, that's good stuff right there. On to question number 12. So I'm going to be making butter when it gets cooler. Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great, Teresa. That would be awesome. Question number 12. Which herb is often used in Italian cuisine and is a key ingredient in pesto sauce? Is it A, oregano, B, basil, or C, thyme? Butter makes your back feel better. Hey.
Butter?
Yeah, Tracy's talking about making butter later on, and we may get some around Christmas time.
Makes your back feel better?
Yeah,
I'm all about that. Come on with it.
Piggy likes butter.
I love butter.
Yeah. Well, this is her special butter.
Maybe that's special butter. Well, okay. I could definitely dig that.
Buck says A. Chris says B. Basil. Arlene says B. Kathy says A.
You see, I've got in my lower back what got took out of my neck.
Yeah. Melinda says B. Kathy says B. Jethro says B. Again, read it one more time for y'all. Which herb is often used in Italian cuisine and is a key ingredient in pesto sauce? A, oregano, B, basil, or C, thyme?
Pesto sauce. It got pest in it.
It
I
got
hope
pine nuts
not.
in it.
I hope not, because I like the stuff.
You like pesto sauce?
I think so. Hadn't you made stuff that had that in it?
I ain't made pesto sauce, no. Because you said the color turned you out.
Oh, it's green?
Yeah. It's that really dark green.
There's only one thing I remember being really dark green like that, folks. And it was during the time when she was going through her cancer battle. And oh, Lord have mercy, it was not pleasant.
So every time after that, when he saw green smoothies and everything else, he's like, no, thank you.
Christine says she's back. Johnny called from the deer camp. You mean the deer resort?
Say, Melinda said B, Kathy said B.
Or you talking about that camper that he went and fixed up for the station?
Jethro says B. Rainy Ridge says A. Dale said B.
That time I was going in the kitchen to rub butter on my back. Glad y'all stopped me. Now I like guacamole. It ain't that dark green.
It has to be a certain shade of green. And when I'm saying a certain shade, you know these spinach smoothies that people make, the dark green spinach smoothies? If it's that dark green, forget it.
You just, had to come out. Ugh. Especially using spinach as the example. Now my stomach is
Rolling.
yeah.
So he saw chasing just a tube-up hunt. It's good. At least he's seeing something.
Just a tube-up tune-up. I guess you meant to say tune-up, huh?
Okay. At least he's seeing something. Okay.
Well, I remember him saying that on that video where he was out there doing a tune-up. You know, seeing what game was out there, making sure his equipment was just so, and make sure he had all his equipment.
Yeah.
What he forgot.
Chris, exactly. Yep, tune up. Okay. All right. The herb that is often used in Italian cuisine is key ingredient in pesto sauce is B, basil.
No, Chris, baby poo pea green is more appealing than that.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, pesto has like basil, toasted pine nuts, and oil.
Christine,
right together.
You're a teeny tiny thing. You ain't got no fat fingers. I got fat fingers.
Chris is frog in a blender. Oh, man.
I happen to know that B and that N are kind of close together, so it's kind of hard, especially on a small screen, to get it right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But you ain't got fat fingers, hon. You a teeny tiny thing. I'm a short man, but I think you might be as tall, a little taller than me, but you're still teeny tiny.
I got it right. I've never made basil, but I know how to make it, so I'm doing good.
Gee, amazing how I knew that, huh, Christine?
Question number 13, y'all. Okay. What is the process of soaking food in a seasoned liquid to enhance its flavor called? A, marination, B, brining, or C, barbecuing?
Chris, I don't want to know. I just don't. Please don't tell me.
Okay.
I'm not currently in a mood to be able to handle it.
Oh, my.
Because, you know, right after talking about that particular type of grain that we was talking about.
Oh, my.
Basically what we was talking about is bile.
Yeah.
Because during her cancer things, you know, they had to put a tube down her nose.
An NG tube.
An NG tube. And I was in there and it was getting filled up awful quick. We couldn't get a nurse in there quick enough, so I had to help change things out. And the consistency, the texture, and the smell, I'll never forget. Oh, getting queasy now.
You're the one
And
telling about it.
some of these health drinks look just like it.
Okay, Kathy says A. Arlene said A. Randy Reed says B. Jethro says A. Buck says D. Infusion.
And if you brought one of those green health drinks close to me at the thought of trying to drink it, I would probably puke all over the place.
Kathy says A. Melinda says A. Chris says laugh out loud. Josie says, gotta go pay the parking meter quick. Be right back. Okay.
Go pay that parking meter.
Josie said B. Oh, excuse me, A. My A and my B run together there. Went blind for a second. So I missed the question laughing. Okay. What is the process of soaking food in a seasoned liquid to enhance its flavor called?
Chris, to that, all I can say is my job here is done.
A, marination, B, brining, or C, barbecuing?
Christine knows what I'm talking about. That's why she is.
So we're housing now, Penny.
She deals with hospital stuff. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Christine says A.
Sorry, Christine.
Chris says A, marinate. Yeah, I had a problem with my ileus after my surgery and couldn't eat or do anything. So.
But I did have fun with them nurses during that time.
Oh yeah, Teresa says A.
There was one night I had me on some pajama bottoms just hanging around and all like that, going back and forth. And there's a couple of nurses down the way from her room. They looking at me and pointing and sniggering and laughing. Thank you, Christine. I'm sure you have, and I don't want to know. But they were looking and laughing at me. And I noticed it. I looked at them. So I kind of hung a bent knee out and kind of did it side to side and said, y'all like that? They just laughed even more.
All right, Melinda, you have a good evening, sweetheart.
Night, Melinda.
All right. The process of soaking food in a seasoned liquid to enhance its flavor is called A, marination or marinade.
Of course, one of them nurses had some fun with me too because she found out I really don't like needles. Oh, she got me good one day.
Yeah. All right, number 14. What is the popular Italian coffee beverage made with espresso and steamed milk called? Is it A, frappuccino, B, mocha latte, or C, cappuccino? So what is the popular Italian coffee beverage made with espresso and steamed milk called? A, frappuccino, B, mocha latte, or C, cappuccino? Chris says C. Kathy said C. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I ain't drinking none of them drinks after seeing them diabetes they putting in there. I thought it was bad.
That stuff even give me diabetes. All right, Ranger Ridge, you take care.
Have a good night.
Tell that Jesse the piggy said, have it.
All right. See, Chris said C, Kathy said C, Jethro says C, Teresa said C, Arlene says C, Christine says C. Y'all watch this dude on one social media platform. He works for Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm pretty sure that Starbucks makes theirs the same way. But it shows things. It's like 14 regular sugars. Then you want 7 liquid cane sugar. And then you want 14 caramel squirts. And then you want about 7 mocha squirts. And then you want this. And then you want some Splenda on top of that. And then you want some creamer. Time you get through after putting the ice in it, you might have that much room at top to put you a little bit of coffee in it. About 4 drops of coffee. And there's your iced coffee right there, y'all.
Yeah.
Kathy said A, but Chris and Kay must know. Okay, so the popular Italian coffee beverage made with espresso and steamed milk is called C, cappuccino. I don't know the difference in none of them. I know the mocha latte has mocha in it, though. I know that because of mocha. And latte would be milk, so it'd be chocolate milk for my part. I mean, at least that's the way I would interpret it. Yep, Josie says C there. Yep, see. Number 15, last question of the night, y'all. Well, at least on the trivia. Who made Thanksgiving an official holiday? Was it A, George Washington, B, Abraham Lincoln, or C, Franklin Delano Roosevelt? So again, who made Thanksgiving an official holiday? A, George Washington, B, Abraham Lincoln, or C, Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
No clue.
Okay, come down here to Kathy says C, Chris says C, FDR, Jethro said C. I didn't know this one. Dale says C, Josie said B, which is Abraham Lincoln. I had to think, y'all. I'm not looking at that page right this second. I'm tired, y'all. Y'all, I had a weird dream yesterday. I got up from sleep and Piggy told me somebody left a package on the front porch. I asked him what it was. He said 3 chocolate covered donuts. Like, okay, somebody trying to kill you then, huh?
I guess that's why I told you it was for you. Surely it couldn't have been for me. And if it was, there's only one place it could have come from.
See. Kathy said, I'm ashamed I don't know this, but welcome getting to learn. She said, B question mark.
Dale said C, Jethro said C, and then Chris said FDR. Ricky Spirit said C, Josie said C.
Josie C was for the other question.
Oh.
Kathy starts C for this one.
Oh.
Yeah, because Josie said B for this one. Chris said Dream of Blaze said
Cranfield.
Glazed creamfield or glazed raspberry field, either one.
Yep.
But I can't eat but a bite of one. Me and Piggy have to have those when we get them now because they're too sweet.
They're just too sweet.
Can't eat them. Ooh, they sweet, they sweet, they sweet. All right. The answer to number 15, who made Thanksgiving an official holiday? Sometimes just guessing works. It is B, Abraham Lincoln made Thanksgiving an official holiday. I did not know that. I thought it was George Washington, but it wasn't George Washington. Yeah, Bismarck's are amazing.
I would have guessed Lincoln, but I would have thought he had too much on his plate.
Are you up now, Swingy?
Probably. Come on, girlfriend. I'll let you out.
Go to the door.
Come on.
Have to tell him to go to the door. Oh. There you go.
And there's fancy won't need it.
That's okay.
And it depends on whether or not she feels like being rambunctious.
Kathy, think about it with me. I tell Piggy all the time, I have a lot of useless knowledge. I never know when it's going to pop up or I need it.
And I told her it's never useless because there'll be a time that it comes in handy.
Josie said that wasn't a guess. Well, Kathy guessed, so I had to say it was a good guess on her part.
Yeah, I said I figured FDR because he was upset with the turkey or national bird almost became the turkey instead of the eagle. Ben Franklin wanted it to be the turkey.
Yeah, Ben Franklin was the one who wanted it to be a turkey.
The wild turkey.
Yeah.
Because wild turkey has a lot of sense. Wild turkey is actually pretty smart.
Very smart, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the, I've been told by somebody who hunts turkey, wild turkey, that they're one of the hardest things to hunt.
Josie said, watching the 3 stages. Oh, I love the 3 stages. Yeah. Like I said, I got a lot of sometimes I consider it useless knowledge. Sometimes it's good knowledge. And if I don't know something, I try to look it up because, like earlier, I was talking about I didn't know the difference between sorghum and molasses. Well,
I was wondering where some of my skin went.
But my thing is like this right here, if I can't tell y'all the difference between sorghum and molasses when I'm asking a question about them, what good am I going to be doing y'all? Doing anybody? Because at least I can let you know why it's one and not the other. So if I don't know something, I try to, especially on these questions, I try to look it up. Give me some big old glass of buttermilk and some pork rinds, and I'm as happy as a duck on a June bug. I like me some pork rinds, and I love buttermilk. So, yeah, that right there is my all-time favorite snack. And it's only got 11 grams of carbs the way I do it, because the buttermilk I would drink like a cup of buttermilk with my pork rinds, and it has 11 grams of carbs. And I know that when I was doing the high-fat, low-carb, or low-carb, high-fat diet that we were doing. And Biggie will tell you, it was working. Of course, I need to get back to it, but it's very hard to get started again. Because we were eating maybe, well, he was eating more carbs than I was, but I was eating maybe 100 to 120 grams of carbs a day. That was it. And that means I was cutting out a lot of carbs.
And it was working because I could just sit here and lose weight.
Ooh, hot sauce sounds good on too. Tracy says that Aaron's friend makes deer rinds with the deer meat. Hey, that sounds good.
No.
I had never thought about using deer rinds. Making deer rinds. But that doesn't. Yeah, this going on at 8:45. I still got to fix supper for me and Piggy because we had to make a run earlier. He was checking out the tires, making sure they were going to do good.
I'm still not sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to fix us some soup. Probably maybe fix him a sandwich to go with his if he wants it.
No, I'm not even hungry at the moment. I'm kind of stuffed at the moment.
Okay. Well, then I may or may not fix me a sandwich. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not really hungry. I kind of got the nibbles. And I got a honey bun over there that I got while we were out, so I may eat that.
I think that's why I'm not hungry.
You ate that apple fritter.
Plus that other cookie.
Yeah, that other cookie. Oh, did you eat the second cookie over there?
No.
Oh, the one I gave you first. Okay. I was like, okay, I didn't know.
And that cookie you gave me, didn't I have that fritter?
Quit clawing. If you're going to sit there, quit clawing. I got a cat in the left, y'all, and she claws. She likes to reach up and grab me right around in here, and I got so many claw marks right in here.
That's her way of saying, pet me.
I'll pet her. I don't mind petting her. It's this one. It's the fancy.
That's fancy.
This is my fancy, my fishy fancy, my fancy fancy, whatever you call it.
She's the one that loves to fish.
Yep, she'll walk out the pond and get her a fish.
And I can tell you, she's the toughest one of all of them.
I think she is. Well, I used to think Heartfoot was, then Heartfoot went missing, so I think something got her. But Fancy, she mean. You try to get her to do something, sometimes you got to pop her booty, make her move, and she'll look at you like, what?
Yeah, I went to try to put her out last night, and she won that fight. She wasn't going out.
Oh, yes, the Amish make wonderful pork rinds. And Chris, how many y'all Amish people do you know that ain't named Yoder? I'm sorry, but in the Amish community, Yoder is just like Smith here, everybody else. I'm just saying. It's just like Smith. That is the most common name. I've got a friend, a lot of you have seen her here in chat, Anita Marshall. Her maiden name is Yoder. Her mom and dad were Amish before they left and moved to where they lived in Alabama. They were, I believe, Pennsylvania Dutch Amish. And she can speak the Dutch, German language that they have, plus English. But yeah, Yoder is like one of the most common names. And I think anything I'd buy from the Amish would be made by somebody named Yoder.
Probably.
Chris is over 10 Yoders he knows personally. Yeah. Yeah. I know Anita's mom, she used to make homemade goat cheese and goat butter. And she makes, used to make homemade canned bologna. She would, that woman could cook. Oh man, she could cook.
We like to watch that fella called Yoder Toter on TikTok.
Yeah. Eli Yoder Toter. I like him. And yeah, I don't get into politics, but this is something I got to tell you. The Amish, I'd say a good majority of them, they were saying that 350,000 Amish men have signed up to vote in this year's election. The Amish
seen the writing on the wall.
Yeah, the Amish don't have anything to do with outside stuff, but 350,000 Amish have signed up to vote. They actually went and got their IDs and registered to vote, and they will be voting in this year's election. All right, Kathy, you have a good evening.
We'll see, Kathy.
And I'm fixing to get off here myself and go fix supper for me and Piggy. If he wants anything for supper, if he don't, well, I'm going to fix, I'll do my own, whatever. Fix me a sandwich. I might try the
soup if that's what you fix.
I don't know what I want. I'm thinking about fixing me a sandwich. I got ham in there, I got bologna in there. I got soup in there, I got that cream of chicken soup that you like. And I got cream
sandwiches, all right.
Okay.
Might try to do a couple of them.
Okay. But we will let y'all go. Hope to see y'all again next week with more trivia. And look out for my videos this coming week, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll get it right in a minute, y'all.
All right, Josie. She'll be looking for that email.
Yeah. Like I said, I check my emails at least twice a day, usually. If I don't get back to you the same day, I will definitely get back to you the next day. Because I've only had it set up on my laptop for all of my emails since I do have so many of them. Yeah. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We love y'all. And see y'all later, hopefully tomorrow night on Piggy's channel.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.